Noon the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith. Winston Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
Welcome. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. I was getting a text of someone not understanding what we talked about. Sometimes I'm not clear, so.
Well, at least it wasn't the spelling.
No, it wasn't the spelling there.
So we got it that time. It's Friday. He'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, today is Thursday. Otis, we got a little bit of rain in the forecast. It's already pouring, not pouring, but we've got areas in between here in Newton that could be a little messy there. And then Jasper County, and boy, you get up into the Mississippi Delta, it's rough right now.
Right now, because of the lack of rain, we've got a lot of oil and residue on these roads. And once this light rain starts hitting that asphalt, it is going to be slick. You have got to pay attention today. Be careful today. We do not want to have to go work a wreck today. So just be mindful that the roads are going to be very slick for a little while.
I'm going to guess there we got us one of those there. I think that's one of those fakers.
Yeah, I think so.
Woo. He gone.
Bye,
don't be asking for dates during the show.
Bye. Can we please be friends?
What was that song? Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends? What?
We do the hookups here.
Yeah. Yeah. Wrong show, homie.
We
got them, Mark.
That's right. That's right. We got them there. But if anybody can get Shirley a husband, surely we can get you a spouse. Right?
I'm not going to be around you when I see her come around the corner, I'm running.
Odie, y'all feeds me all the information on a piece of paper. Say this about Shirley.
Just the thing. There ain't nothing on my notepad. 2 little names we're going to talk about later. 2. So if you got a birthday or an anniversary, get that to us. If it's during the weekend, either get it to us tomorrow. We already got one, or we'll get a Monday, whichever one you prefer. But if you have a birthday or an anniversary, let us know. We'll give you a shout out. We've only got 38 million people that's going to see it.
Coming up, and let's touch on this. I talked about it for just a second ago, of just the tragedy that struck America and Minnesota yesterday of the children that were killed. We had 2 that were killed, an 8 and a 10-year-old, and we had 17 others that were injured by someone who was mentally off. I mean, there's whatever you want to say, they're distraught. I've watched the video of him, she, however you want to word that, talking about the manifesto before they went and done it.
Well, you know, we have a lot of mental issues that go along in our country and everywhere. And there's all types of different types of mental problems and issues that people have to go through. And there's help out there. There really is. But do you think sometimes we just kind of, we don't blow it off, but we don't give them the help they need because we don't want to see how much mental issues we have out there, as far as you may need to go to a hospital for a few days, not just go sit down and talk to somebody for 30 minutes, and you see these types of issues. Leading back, it's either an innie or an outie. It's that. But
simple.
We've
changed a lot of even how East Mississippi used to be used.
That's right.
All of that is not the way things used to be.
Because it's back then, if you had an issue, we need to get you fixed. So come in here and let's get you fixed because you deserve to have a good life. If you're battling it with no help, is your life really that good?
And Odie, and you know, I know a lot of people hate to hear it, but there's some people that cannot be fixed and don't need to be in the general population that can harm others. That's just truth.
And as bad as y'all hate to say it, here's a person right here, naked man. That's an issue that for some reason is not being fixed.
No, it's not.
And I don't want my grandkids going down the street and seeing him lollygagging up and down the road. It is not right, and something needs to be done. But because of our laws now, it's you can't single him out. Why? He's the one doing that, and it's not part of society. We're giving them too much sugar when we need to give them some tough love.
And then I also made this statement a minute ago, and I know you heard it, and I'm not sure if we've got the exact same audience that we had on the first show. Of the people that have identified as the transgender, that have been involved in situations like the shooting that took place, we count back to, what was it, 2018, I think it was. We've had 13 major shootings that involved people that identify that way. Of the 13, 12 of the 13, they shot at a school. Now, there's a pattern there, and I don't know why and what it was.
It's called mental illness. They're having some issues. When a boy doesn't feel like he's a boy, he's having some mental breakdown. When a girl doesn't think she's a girl, it's a mental breakdown. When you're told, well, if you're a little boy and you want to be a little girl, you can be. Now we're not talking about same-sex relationships. That's different. That's not part of the trans.
You're talking about totally surgery type.
Totally different thing when a boy wants to turn himself into a girl or a girl wants to turn herself into a boy. And if you go back and look at a lot of your historical data, those who have gone with the full surgery has come to regret it later in life.
I've seen a lot of that.
Because it was a mental illness that they were suffering that never got fixed. You can't fix it.
And then some adult fed that.
And then some adult fed, they're just a child. Why is it illegal to have sex with a minor? Because they can't make the decision that is right for them. But yet we're allowing them to completely change the way that God put them on earth. God said, I made you in my image. If he made you a male, you're a male. If he made you a female, you're a female. It's a innie, it's a outie. It is that simple. There's only two. There is no more. It is a he, a she, a man, a woman, a boy, or a girl.
I go back to that thing of it, but they're choosing schools to take whatever animosity they've got on. And poor children. Y'all think of this, the families that are hurt this morning. And I won't even get into what that mayor is saying. I just, man up, be a mayor. That town needs leadership right now. That's the best way we know to word that. Yeah. Again, we urge prayer for these families. He may not, but we urge prayer for them.
But we do.
That's the best way we know to put all of that. Joe, good morning. Good to see you. Roy is jumping in there. Beth is up.
Shirley's with us. Yeah.
Arnold even says you can even use that D word if you want to, demonish.
That's exactly it. Is Satan coming into our brains?
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to. He's going to knock on every single person out there to get in. And he's so easy to get in.
Did you hear about this little boy that was missing in New Orleans, 12-year-old? They searched, couldn't find him, and he was found late Tuesday afternoon in a lagoon. Alligator.
Man.
That horrible ending to that story. I was hoping that it was some other reason.
That's right.
But we do have an answer now as to what happened there. My, oh my.
That's tough.
Birthdays, tough. I think we may have missed one or two up here. If you've got one, please let us know so we can get that in there. We got lots to talk about. We're going to get into what happened on Shiloh-Benville Road last night. Horror. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Scotty Ray and Odie. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. As we begin this, we do hope your day is treating you well.
It is going to be a wonderful day, and coming up, we've got the 9/11 memorial that's every year, and this year Living Hope Baptist Church is doing a First Responder Sunday, September the 7th. So this is going to be before the 9/11 date, but they're there. You know, we're on North Hill Street. If you're on Highway 19, you turn on North Hill Street and you got the Dollar General, and then back behind it, you used to have the Village Kitchen.
I eat there many a time.
Yeah, so that's where the Living Hope Baptist Church is. And if you're a first responder and you would like to go to that church, they will recognize you, spend a morning celebrating what you do for your dedication, and feed you a steak lunch. We're going to have a flyer on the page later on where you'll get the phone number 601-337-1727 to text and get your spot reserved. So if you do plan on going, text them and say, hey, I'd like to be a part of that. But a free steak dinner if you're a first responder there at Living Hope Baptist Church, September 7th.
As we mentioned just a moment ago, we also had a tragedy last night. We had to have Metro Ambulance, Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department, Southeast Volunteer Fire Department, Odie, responded to this scene. Once on scene, a helicopter would have to be called in. And this is just what we know at this point. Vehicle was going down the road. I believe it was an F-250. The passenger that was sitting in the right front seat decided to climb on top of the moving vehicle while it was in motion. Now, I don't know how fast the vehicle was going, but at some point after the person climbed on top of the vehicle, the driver slams on brakes. It throws the person from the vehicle forward into the highway.
Man.
The person would then be run over by the vehicle he was riding in as a passenger. The driver then was allegedly arrested for a DUI. This person has been transported to Jackson for a very, very serious medical condition. I think at first it was a lot of people that thought, well, they were walking down the road and was hit by a tire, but that was not the case. He was actually in the vehicle when it happened. And again, we don't have all the details. That's just what we know at this point. The Sheriff's Department, I'm sure, is still investigating this, and maybe we'll get some more answers of this, of just why this would happen. Never
terrible
a good idea to climb out of a moving vehicle, especially if you've got a driver that may be impaired. And now we're looking at this. We don't know names. We don't know ages at this point. Once we get more information on this, we'll pass along. It is definitely a scary situation at this point. So as we get more information on it, we'll let you know. Yeah. It ain't like the movies, let me put it that way. You can't do those things.
What was that movie? Teen Wolf? This isn't Teen Wolf where you can surf on the van.
Well, you look at New York City, they do subway surfing. Have you seen that?
No.
They get on top of the subway and they do, and that will end bad. So there are prayers needed for this situation, without a shadow of a doubt. Someone seriously hurt there.
Barry, that question I'm asking now, they're going to find out if that's volunteers as well. Volunteers are first responders. So I'm waiting for the solid yes or no before we put that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get that. What happens when you get pulled over and they go to commence to give me your ID there?
Uh-oh.
Sometimes, if you've got something you've been trying to hide, even though you weren't the driver, you end up going on down to...
Did they give them an ID?
Yes, sir, they sure did.
Well, so at least they got one plus mark for it.
Yeah, and as you'll look here, that's the... What do they call it? Do they call those the paddy wagon anymore?
Well, if you called that the paddy wagon, then you probably hurt his little feelings.
So you can't say that anymore.
We'd call that transport van.
But that's how it all went down. Now, Odie, I watched. You ever just get hooked into something that it seems like there's no ending to it?
The rabbit hole?
I was watching a rabbit hole, and it deals with this whole situation yesterday. It was a female that gets pulled over in Florida by the police. And he's a real nice guy. The cop was, extremely nice to her. He goes up to her window and said, "Can I have your driver's license?" And she goes, "No. You are not getting my original. I will make you a photocopy." And he goes, "There's nowhere to make a photocopy. Hand me your driver's license." And she just kept yelling at him. And he goes, "Ma'am, at this point, you're going to get a warning. Hand me your driver's license and all that. You'll be on your way." She refused. And she kept arguing with him. And he goes, "Ma'am, step out of the vehicle." What do you think she done?
No.
Correct. And she just...
"Could I see your supervisor?"
That's exactly what she said. And it just kept going and going. They finally get the heifer out of the car. And they place her in handcuffs. And then she started quoting law. And he goes, "You really don't know what you're talking about, do you?"
You failed that class, didn't you?
But she was trying to quote this verse, and she was wrong on all of it. And she told him that he could not legally search her vehicle. And he goes, "Yes, I am." And he goes, "I'm going to document everything that's in your vehicle to prove to you that when your vehicle is towed, since now you're going to jail, that you will have a list of items that were in your vehicle in case they were stolen." She didn't have anything in it. She was just one of those that wanted to cause issues with the police and cause a scene.
YouTube lawyers.
Yes, sir.
They don't work real well.
Now, she didn't have her camera recording it because she couldn't get it out quick enough. But they had their body cameras and
it
recorded.
was all covered. Is that what you're saying?
But it went on for like 20, 25 minutes.
What happened to the day where, we grew up in a time where it was, see your driver's license? No. Get out of the vehicle? No. You're coming out of the vehicle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened.
On the third time, get out. You come out. It would be a lot safer if you got out on your own. I think a little bit of that needs to come back. Now, along with that comes responsibility when you've got to have an officer that does not push the limit. I'm with every single one of y'all that officers should not push the force limit. But sometimes when you have something like that, y'all put yourself in that position, and that officer has to deal with that type of stuff. And you want to know why he's perturbed when he pulled you over? Because he just got through dealing with that yahoo.
And Bobby Wright, she kept going, "I didn't get my consent. I didn't get my consent." And
Lee James, good morning, Lee. He said, "Good morning, Uncle Odie." Golly, Lee, how you been?
I don't know, Lee.
I do.
Okay.
You know him. I'll go down his family tree. You know who he is. But Lee, I hope you're doing wonderful. I do keep up with you on Facebook a little bit. We need to all meet up and do a dinner one day. Yeah.
But this boils down to, and as a cop told her in the beginning, it's a warning. You can leave, and she wouldn't do it. And she just kept on.
We'll be here 5 minutes or 5 hours. What you want? You don't have the price of a ticket, or?
Well, she got to pay the tow truck and all those extra fees just because of that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going to hurt a thing. And again, she didn't have any warrants or anything. She just wanted to be famous there for.
She watched something on YouTube.
Yep. There's a lot of that goes on.
I think we got it hit right. Play stupid games and win stupid prizes.
That does happen there.
And you're right, Angie. People do not have respect because they're not taught respect for authority anymore. And it is a huge deal.
Now, and let's be honest with you. There's two sides to everything. There's those instances where you need to do that. There's sometimes when a police officer does overstep boundaries that they shouldn't. I have dealt with some in my past that really didn't know the law, that they didn't know actual case because they never had to deal with it before and they didn't know what they were doing. Was on the side of the road the place to do it? Nope. Just leave it alone, because on the side of the road you will not win. And just back away from it, get it straightened out later, and then it won't happen the next time. And that's the simplest way that I know to answer those.
Carl, you said a mouthful there. Sounds like a day in the life of some teachers. I don't know if I would like to have that profession now.
Nope.
Back in the day, you got your butt tore up with a pattern that usually hung on the wall with a name on it.
You can't do that now.
That was designed and painted.
You will be
with
sued.
racing stripes.
Sued.
And and there's my issue. For 8 hours a day, your child sleeps. For 8 hours a day, your child's at home with mama and daddy. And for 8 hours a day, excluding weekends, they're with a teacher.
That has a massive influence on them, too.
Yeah, look at some of the
teacher.
thoughts that are provoking our kids nowadays. But so somebody that spends a third of that child's life with them has zero disciplinary permission. Just look at society.
Yeah, we need to do a roundabout, just common sense in the US of A.
Turnbow, you must have had one like I did. Had holes drilled in it, so it was more aerodynamical when it hit that soft spot.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Those were the days. We'll tell you about the Meridian Fire Department. They were out in a hurry yesterday.
They're quick anyway.
Oh, I know, but I'm telling you, they got there first. They beat me. And, we'll show you what happened after I arrived.
They're
That's
everywhere
Nick.
too, ain't they?
Yes, they are.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn-dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Got to push that button or they can't see us, Odie.
There we go. Sometimes you almost jump the gun.
I have jumped the gun before. Don't forget to join us Saturday at noon at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply. They're going to be giving away a lot of prizes as hunting season kicks off. They're doing a little hunting party there. Come on out. It begins at noon until 2 on Saturday. I know they're going to be giving away corn and probably some other prizes.
How much corn?
I think a ton.
A ton.
I think so. We'll find out about all that. Up and coming. I'm going down today to Spokatom. As I mentioned, the Meridian Fire Department blew by me, headed to a fire yesterday.
Meep.
And some red light caught me. Couldn't keep up. Here's what they were going to, Odie, as we take a look at this. Now, this situation could have been like, what's that in the background back there?
Yeah, them fuel pumps.
And then right here next to the store, this could have turned into, and they were Johnny on the spot. Let me turn this on where you can see this. Look how quickly they got there to put this fire out. That car's toast.
Yeah.
Now, you know, what caused the fire, I'm unsure. But anything, we see it so often. Let's look at some of these still pictures that we got of it. That's total loss. There's no doubt. He's ordering a cheeseburger. If you're wondering what he's doing,
go ahead and get us some lunch. We got to feed these boys.
And but a big thank you to them for putting that. I mean, that was hot. That was some flames coming out of that.
Yeah. And makes you wonder, did it catch on fire and they drove it in hot like that under the roof, or
I don't know
if it caught on after they stopped, because it could happen after you stop. But Meridian Fire Department, boy, they was right there. The men and women of Meridian Fire Department are some great folks, and definitely out to help everybody in the area. And that right there just goes to show.
I went out to you were there with me. I almost forgot you were there. I looked up, there's Odie in the crowd over there.
I tell you, Greg Morgan, me and him working together, because our two officers do work hand in hand, and Greg Morgan taking over that position over there. He has got a vision, he's got some plans, and it is going to be great for Meridian and Lauderdale County.
They were doing driver training is what they do, and yes, they can fit that big old truck to install that.
Yeah, it looks like a horse doing poles.
Yeah. They
they
backed through it as well, and that backing, they had people direct. I was thinking, hey, why don't you just put a camera in there and make it a little easier? But who am I to speak up? They're doing it the old-fashioned way.
You've got to have somebody back there when you're backing up.
And of course, they were showing there after they arrive on scene. Just that little, I call it a cannon. I don't know what the official name of that is, but boy, that thing will throw some water big time.
Yeah. Boy, and I just went blank. A monitor,
See,
stream.
That'd be a screen in my world. Monitor. Grab the monitor. I'd bring him a computer screen. I wouldn't work as a fireman.
Doing a master stream, putting that has the ability to put out about 1,250 gallons of water per minute.
I got a picture of these.
A lot of water.
I was going to show the class picture here, and they're going to be graduating. There it is. They're going to be graduating on Friday from driver training out of the facility. And those last comments there, what we got was by doing the training at the Meridian facility, it saved the taxpayers $12,500 by doing it locally instead of having to drive out of town and get hotel rooms and all whatnots involved with it.
Well, so you'll stay at the academy, and that's been one of the problems, is the academy is limited to how many people can stay there on site, how many classrooms they've got, how many instructors they have, and then this is something for the entire state. So you may have 19 people were in that class. If you relied on this to go to the state and do it in Jackson or in Pearl, you're looking at, they could probably say, all right, we'll take 4 of your guys, because we've got all these other fire departments that's sending people. And it would have took forever to get this done, and now they are bringing the State Fire Academy here, right here local. And what Greg is doing out there, and he's refurbishing the trailers that are there. I've got some FEMA houses in the back that's took care of, the cottages. Going to bring classes here. It's going to relieve the State Fire Academy in Pearl. Mm-hmm. They're going to send people here. Meridian's going to benefit by having an academy here. They're doing a police academy here. They're putting money into the fire building to get that back up to par for fire training here. This is stuff we haven't seen in years in Meridian.
Let me simplify this.
Great.
Oh, the last 4 years wasn't nothing done. The training facility went into despair. There's just no doubt about it. It wasn't used. It wasn't utilized. It used to make money. It's being turned around. We needed a new administration, and they're not interfering. They're letting the people that they hired do their job the way they should be, and we'll have other people coming to train again in Meridian. That's what that's all about.
And somebody's going to say, well, why are they investing that money? Because a lot of these businesses use that facility if you have the right props, and the props are coming, and you rent them the cottages and the trailer. You're making money on them staying here.
The meals and things. The people.
All of that. Yes.
It's great for the economy of Meridian. Yeah. So hopefully we're going to get all this backtracked. Did you see this where this guy? It was like a what's his name from Happy Gilmore. Remember when he'd get upset when he wouldn't make the hole?
Oh yeah.
That tennis player that done that this week.
What is his name?
This is Daniel however you say that. Yeah.
Medvedev.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he took his tennis racket. He was beating. They're going to charge him $42,000 for having that little meltdown.
Do you remember the name John McEnroe?
I remember him.
I told you Andre Agassi. He didn't act like that, but he just dressed his own way. He didn't go by the standard. Now, John McEnroe was one of them that would
Did
raise
he also go
Cain.
by the name of Betty Jean?
No.
Was that somebody else?
No, Betty Jean was.
She was the
woman's tennis player.
Yeah, she was tough.
She was tough, and then John McEnroe, he would sit there and give that. Do you call him a judge or you call him a umpire? What do you call the fellow that sits in between the neck calling the shots?
The guy that yells love.
Yeah, him
whoever he is.
John Maker, he'd throw a tennis racket at him. He'd be broke if they did stuff like that back then.
Well, she's broken more records than
Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King, that's it.
Yeah, she was tough.
Todd was just telling me last time I saw him how attractive he thought she was. He said, "Man, if I could have dated a woman."
He was getting his glaucoma fixed, and he was still died.
He really thought she was hot. He goes, "Man, that woman was something with that tennis racket."
Called a referee. Okay,
I didn't know that. Billie Jean, she was it.
She was tough.
I would hate to run into her in a dark alley because I think she'd hurt me, and she wouldn't even need a tennis racket.
No, she could whoop up on you.
This old girl has made a record once again, and we're talking about Taylor Swift. You know, her boyfriend has a podcast. Fiance. Yes,
yeah, we have to get used to that.
When they made the announcement on there, they broke a record of the most people viewed at one time while it was live.
Wow.
I don't doubt. I mean, you got to give the girl credit. She's got some influence, and let's hope that she will use her influence to a good cause. We'll put it at that, and congratulations to them. I bet this is going to be some whopper of a wedding when it happens.
You know it is, and we've said we're still available. I don't charge. For you, I won't charge, and we'll even give them time on the show. I'm sure I can twist your arm into that. I mean, you can't beat that.
Just hook them right up.
Yeah, free.
Do a beach wedding. I'm telling y'all.
We go down here to Lake Okeechobee.
This is going to be one of them hootie tootie weddings. It's going to be sure enough up there.
Yeah. I wonder who she's going to get to do the music.
She can't bring Blake Lively there. I don't think they're getting along. She can't bring Meyer. She's dated him, so.
You can get the bedazzled man.
Well, half of the musicians, she dated half of. Yeah. She can't hire them. Her husband get upset. It's a dilemma.
Travis's ring, they say, cost $550,000.
That he gave her? Wow.
I guess that's what she gave him. Travis's ring, her ring that he gave her.
Wait a minute.
Or
a man don't get a ring when you get engaged.
I guess the wedding ring, she didn't give it to him yet.
But has something changed that I don't know about?
I don't know. You get Tim McGraw to do it.
He'll yell at Todd, "Don't speak when we're doing this. Y'all sit down.
Y'all be quiet. We're singing. Don't make me stop this."
There's another guy done this week, and I meant to, and I don't know if I can find him real quick, but he's supposedly a singer that stopped his show because somebody threw a beer on stage. And he said, "I don't come to your job and throw beer at you when you're working."
Yeah, I saw.
I hate to break it to him, but in country music, that did he not watch the Blues Brothers when they perform "Stand By Your Man"? It happens in barroom settings that people do that.
All right, so what was the one that Roadhouse? You remember they had them behind
Chicken wire.
Chicken wire.
And that's what the Blues Brothers was behind.
Yeah.
It typically happens with country music. So he's a 25-year-old. I've never heard of him. What is it?
Greg said, "It's going to be weird seeing Swift on the back of his jersey."
You know?
Yeah, because she's not changing her name.
And we joke, but there have been some men that had to do that.
Yeah.
They just couldn't find I'm not going to say that word.
The right woman.
They couldn't stand up to him. They couldn't find the blanks to stand up to him and go, "I'm not taking your name."
Yo, you got to think $5 million for a ring. Was it $5 million or $550,000? But either way, Taylor and Travis Swift, $5 million for a ring is kind of like me spending $5,000 for a ring.
Yeah, they've got it.
You know, it's not hurting. Give it to I'm making light of it, but at the same time, if y'all take that step, and all the best. I wish y'all all the happiness in the world, and hope it works out. But I mean, I'm just loving having something to talk about.
Oh, it's something else. Bless it. Hey, we got a veteran that is suing a retirement home in the great state of Mississippi. You want to know why?
Oh, what's that?
They made him take his Trump sign off his walker. He's suing them.
Well,
they told him he'd be thrown out if he kept it on there.
Well, I mean, that's
first time I have heard of that.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Jeff Tate's advice on this. I think he has a little something to do with all that kind of stuff there.
A prenup. I think
y'all
if
know
he took half of hers and
she's got more than he will ever have. He got money.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's a prenup like you've never seen.
You got there's a lawyer got involved.
I mean, let's look at her track record. It's not like she can keep them.
Yeah.
This could be we hate to prejudge now. This could be the love of their life, and they spend forever together. Or it could end up like Major League, where that wife was sitting there watching the interview. She saw her husband get in there. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And then, wow.
Of course, now she went after the pitcher after that.
Yeah, she went after wow thing. We'll be right back. So much more to talk about. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie there, trying to bring a smile to your face as you begin this day.
Exactly.
I don't know if y'all remember, and I'll give you a little synopsis of it. I was a kid, probably 7 or 8 years old, a guy named Tom T. Hall out of Nashville wrote a song. It's called A Week in a County Jail. You ever heard it?
Vaguely remember something about it.
He gets pulled over going through a little small southern town for speeding, and he didn't have enough money, so they lock him up, and he has to spend a week in the jail for speeding through that little town. And his first day there, he refused the food that they brought because it wasn't good enough. By the second day, he said that bologna got to tasting better. By the third day, the woman who was awfully looking, she was fugly, got to looking so much better. And by the time, after a week, he asked her to run off with him. This woman kind of is what I would picture bringing that bologna, is the story that I'm getting to.
Oh.
Do y'all remember her? Miss Jane.
Be more than a week, though.
Miss Jane was born in 1921 on this day. And you know, Odie, if I am not mistaken, she passed away flat broke. This was during that time to where actors didn't retain the rights, and she didn't get paid on this for all these reruns, and she passed away broke.
Lucille Ball was the one who really started that and got it going. Where, hey, look, I made this. You're gonna pay me every time you air it.
Do you remember Helen?
I do.
She was married to Tom. If y'all remember, let's go back to the Jefferson. Roxy Roker was born this day, and correct me if I'm wrong, she's got the son who is that big singer. No, he's a singer.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Golly, he plays the guitar.
Yeah. He's real popular.
Yes, he is. I listen to him. Y'all come on.
Yeah. We'll have to get back to it. If you happen to know who her son is, it starts with an L, I think.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yep, that's it.
I beat y'all.
Odie actually come up with a name. Ding, 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 ding. I'm proud of
now
you, Odie.
we've got
that
some
one.
coming in.
Yeah, everybody knew that. Lenny Kravitz. He's. We go back. This guy had a crush. This is called the crush that I think I want to say in one of those get-togethers, reunions, they got married.
They did. But no matter what, he was still closer than Greg ever would be.
Ooh, after you put it that way, you're right. Enos has a birthday today. Sonny Schroeder. I had a chance to meet him in person. He was such a nice guy. And let me tell you about what he went through. He would be standing next to Bo and Luke, and nobody wanted to speak to him. They all wanted to go speak to Bo and Luke. And good guy there. It was a big show there.
All right, real quick. We hadn't got anything paged out or anything that I've heard yet, but I did get a text coming in saying we've got a wreck. State Boulevard extension there at the bad curve right there at the swamp area. Y'all know where that's
right down from Owls.
Right down from Owls. So if you're going that way, cutting through on State Boulevard extension up from 19, be careful. We haven't heard any kind of dispatch go out yet.
Volunteer firemen.
Somebody, hadn't paged that out yet. Sucalina hadn't been paged yet. That was somebody that said, hey, it just happened. So they saw it and sent that straight to us. So I'm sure that information will be going out here pretty doggone quick. But right now, State Boulevard extension there at the swamp, that big curve, be careful in that area.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
All right, well, we'll see what becomes of that. Sweater wearing people, you remember his partner, David Soul, was born this day. He even had a song, I can't remember what it was, but he did have a hit on the radio also.
Really?
One.
Off the show?
Yeah, off the show.
In real life?
Real life, he had one song, one hit wonder. Something about love, the best I can remember. It's been forever ago, but he did.
We've had some one-hit wonders.
The show, and as bad as they wanted that Ford Torino to be a common thing in America, it didn't take off.
We're seeing where there was possibly a $2 million winner last night in Mississippi off of the Powerball. So I guess they got, I don't have to go look, was that like 4 numbers and a Powerball, or 5 numbers, no Powerball, or something? So, hey, congratulations. Y'all check your card. You may not have won the whole thing, but hey, $2 million should change your life.
I'm going to text the person that we're going to reinvest our winnings. And
get an early
ask,
start on it.
Well, they didn't invest our ticket winning last time.
Oh. So, tell her to check them tickets well.
Well, no, she didn't go buy them. She had it was supposed to go invest it yesterday and didn't. I left it up to a friend of a friend.
Well, you had her so busy here at the office.
Remember this guy?
Oh, man.
The Water Bandits, was that what it was
the
called?
Water Bandits, something like that. Because I always left the stopped up sink running. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Did she say you were the winner?
Nope.
Wonder how much you could buy a TV station for nowadays.
That wouldn't do you any good. Nobody watches it. Just the facts.
Yeah, but they're going cheap from what I hear.
1965, Sinead was born.
Yeah. I wonder if she'd be at the wedding singing backup.
Well, let me. Odie, she don't look the same.
No, Tim doesn't made her age.
Well, she not married to Tim.
Who's married to Tim?
Oh, we really got to get you into what's going on in Hollywood.
Well, it was country. It wasn't a whole lot, you know.
Faith Hill is who was married.
Faith Hill, that's right.
You know, she was married to the hippie that had dreadlocks named Mutt. And Mutt decided he liked the next door neighbor better and ran off with her. Mutt was her husband, Mutt Lang. He was a famous producer. And he ran off with the neighbor, so she ran off with the husband that was left behind. They consoled each other. And so they ended up dating and ended up getting married. But you probably don't know what I'm talking about. She looks, after plastic surgery, I would not know her now, is what I mean by that. It's not that she looks bad. You wouldn't know that it's the same person. She's had surgery, not necessarily a Kenny Rogers one, but you wouldn't know her.
Huh.
I see that impressed Odie, and he is not going to comment on it. He's not worried about what Shanae looks right now.
She was pretty.
Yeah, it's different now. I'll say that.
But you know, when you inject them things and your lips jump
Oh,
up
no.
real
She
big,
had like serious, that she didn't do injections. She done like the real thing where they put you on the table thing.
Oh.
And change the way you look. You know, like that movie Face Off. I wouldn't even know it's her. Let's go back to...
watches this movie. They got these looks just like Howard the Duck.
There was I've seen pictures like that where somebody was pretty and they had so many surgeries where they no longer are attractive. Bless it. Y'all remember this day in history, don't you? 1981 it was.
Yeah, that was something that did start a law that dealt with
Brady Bill.
Brady Bill, that's right, because
he was shot.
Paralyzed. Yeah.
So that happened again back in 81. Leanne Rhymes born on this day too. You remember her, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Old girl that sang blue. She was blue. This guy, you know him from all those tough guy videos, movies. Lee Marvin passed away on this date. He was in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. And I want to say, wasn't he in some of those Chuck Norris movies of Delta Force?
I think I was wondering what that is there with his being a colonel. Well,
one of them shows.
Well,
something like that.
That's a commander in the Navy.
But Lee Marvin was a great actor there. You want to sing the song?
Man, D-I-V-O.
Became final today. It was 96 that they fell apart.
Wow. Now, was that an arranged marriage?
Probably. Could very well be. It was a big deal back in the day. We all watched it as kids at school. Dirty Dozens, Todd said.
Oh, yeah.
That was the movie that Lee Marvin was in there. Riding my thumb to Mexico. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. A few of the songs that Johnny Rodriguez did before he stole the goat. And then, well, he shot a man. He got arrested. They might have had a few beers and he thought his best friend next door had broken into his house and he shot him. Liquor will cause that disillusion.
Yes.
But, Johnny Rodriguez passed away a year or so ago.
I did not remember
So
that.
Johnny is not with us anymore. A few of the things there. I'm telling you, you can't pull nothing over on Todd. He keeps up with all this stuff there.
Yeah, he knows it.
And she said Queen Elizabeth did not like her.
Huh. British needed descendants.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I may be going out on a limb here. I swear as a kid I remember this, and I'm going to word it the best way I can. When Princess Diana was set to marry Big Ears, she had to go to the doctor to prove that she was still innocent. Remember what I'm talking about? If I am not mistaken.
Now that you say that, I remember something about...
I don't think they asked Meghan Markle the same question, is all I'm...
Well, her chances of being queen was...
True.
Void.
But I'm just saying, somewhere along they didn't even ask that. But I think they asked that back in the day. That's just a few years ago.
Now, I could see William's wife.
She's a lady.
She's a lady. She came from, what do they call it, the Commons?
Carl says she did.
Yeah.
So I didn't. I thought I remembered all of that. That's been many a moon ago. Look, I learned something in school.
Yeah. But as a common, William's wife,
right,
is living the part of a princess.
And I don't know if you've looked at her. Bless her, she's been through a lot with her cancer. She has.
Yeah.
She's still hanging in there, though.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealers are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealers Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes, with the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian.
Welcome back as we get our first incoming pictures of the accident that just happened on State Boulevard Extension, as you mentioned in that swampy curve there. Here's what we go. Y'all use caution, a wrecker on scene already, as we'll see that small white car off in the bushes there. Doesn't look to be any injuries, which is good.
Good thing. Yeah, but that's a bad area.
Yeah, it's got that little hill where you top it here.
And you're right there on top of them.
Yeah.
So definitely, have we got any rain in that little area? It looks like it might be a hair wet.
It's damp.
And if it's damp, that's a slick curve. So be careful.
Speaking of, we need to do a radar up check. We have not checked that in a while. Let me get back over here to where that is hiding. Boy, look at this rain that we've got up north of us.
Yeah, it's moving in.
We do have showers all around the area as we look at this. Down in Clark County, look at this rain we've got going on right there in Hale, Mississippi. Just west of Shibuda there, we've got showers as well. Light stuff all across the county. Stonewall getting wet. A little bit here, and this would be out here around State Boulevard Extension. It's been a shower pass through there.
Yeah, baby, let bird out because it's fixing to rain.
And look over here at Ridgeland. These areas here around Yazoo, Kosciuszko. Wet stuff there. And the further you go back up in here, Arkansas there, flash flood warning there in Arkansas. Little Rock area there if you're associated with that. Wichita, Kansas is getting wet as well this morning. So it gives you a bird's eye view of what's going on with radar this morning. Again, our biggest chance of rain is going to move in, Odie, sometime after 2. Roughly a 40% chance today, but it's going to jump to 70% chance tomorrow.
And we need some rain. So hopefully we got one more weekend of dive team over in Pelham, Alabama to get everybody through their certification. So maybe it'll stay. Of course, it doesn't rain underwater.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you won't know it. So
we had a
safe travels for everybody.
Absolutely. We had a little fender bender up at the Wally World yesterday. They're right there by the gas pumps.
Oh.
Metro ambulance came out. I don't think it was anything serious, but still the same. They came to check on everybody there.
Medic 1 on scene.
And anything that happens right there in that little nook backs traffic up for quite some time. That's a busy little corner.
It's a busy gas station right there. Them pumps are usually full.
Do you remember the robbery that we brought up? This guy here that went into the Morton Bank? Looking at stylish there. He's been arrested.
I wonder if it's that blue hat to give him away.
It may have been. It happened. He would get arrested on 7th Street in Morton as they moved in. Morton, Scott, Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, FBI, all commenced to putting their information together and made an arrest on this. He has been identified, and I want to say his name is James Miller, 25 years old. And he handed a note. He didn't use an actual, he handed a note to the cashier and said, basically, give me your money. I didn't get the wording of it. That was top secret at the time for some reason.
Very limited on what words he could have used.
Yes. Money, there's a whole lot, we don't know.
He didn't put nothing out there that said psych.
Yeah. So he has been taken into custody, and they never released just how much he walked out with. I would be curious to know what that was worth to him to go to jail now.
You know, a lot of times 3 hots in a cot is better than where they came from. You never know.
It just think before you do something, because it can really change your life. You know, you're looking at least 10, I would think, minimum.
Oh yeah, and that's
with
a
good
federal
behavior.
crime.
Yeah.
So
banks, they don't play around with that.
No, not at all.
Up at Hottie Toddy, your neighborhood, They put in a new drive-through. Did you hear about this?
That makes it easier to get in and out.
There at the store. Do you see the car inside?
Woo.
Let me get a closer look at it. There it is.
Well, I just wanted to get something off the rack.
That Hyundai just drove right on up in there. Hey, hang on. Let me see this. Oh, it is. Debbie, look. It's a car like yours.
Debbie, where are you at, Debbie?
It's the same color as our car. Just thought I'd point that out to my dear friend Debo.
Yeah.
But no, believe it or not, no injuries. Most likely, again, brake, gas, confusion. It could truthfully happen to anybody. So we're just thankful nobody was hurt on that. Here's becoming a common thing as you cross the 22nd Avenue Bridge. We hadn't gotten word if it's going to be today, but I wouldn't doubt it as we look here. Street closed. They've been working real hard on this little alley here, and the reason being is they got to fix the utilities first.
Get that done. I wish they would close coming into Meridian, the left lane of the bridge, because yesterday went through there and you had a backed up.
Everybody trying to get over.
Well, yeah, because there was nothing that told people that you got to turn right on the other side of this bridge. So you had both lanes of the bridge going over, and then it was like rut row. So then by the time you go to take a right, the traffic's backing up.
I can see that all the way down the hill. I saw something here yesterday, and I couldn't get my phone up in time or my camera off the back seat. But there was this huge airplane that was flying by the 3 foot, and it was the coolest shot that I have seen. That big airplane turning with the 3 foot in the back. It was cool. I just didn't get there in time to get it. Hey, did we mention this yet?
Oh, that is coming soon, September 4th. Is that it correct?
That's it.
September 4th. And if you are one of the first 100 in line, you'll get a special gift. I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay.
So somebody had posted that on here earlier.
Well,
I don't want to say what it is because it could be right, it could be wrong.
I think they changed that, Odie, where they don't require anybody to line up. I think that's gone.
Okay.
Due to stuff happening, I think nationwide that's been changed.
Yeah.
They used to do that. First 100 people got that, but that's gone. 99%
It would have been that's why I didn't really want to say that. But we do know the guy.
Oh yeah, we can call and find out.
We can find out what it is. But definitely going to be a beautiful store.
Hey, we put out there was a fire in Newton County. After everybody showed up, then they realized, it's a controlled burn.
Oh, they're doing that outside.
Here's what it looked like. Everybody thought everything was on fire. And at the end of the day, it ended up being just a controlled burn. But boy, I'm telling you, they come running in a hurry to go take care of the problem.
Exactly.
So that's what went on there. We want to bring this up. We have a lot of people that watch us from Winston County.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to bring this up that they're going through they'd done some drills yesterday at some of their schools. And if you saw a large police presence, there wasn't anything wrong. They were just doing training. They're going to be doing that with Meridian High School also, and probably other schools. It's very important to train and with people there for them to get a feel for the way. It needs to be a reaction, not a reaction. Does that make sense?
Exactly. They need to know already, and it won't be full blown for the kids, but they'll be told what to do, when to do it, and semi. If something was to happen. So yeah.
I put this out of Mississippi's Most Wanted yesterday, and I typed it out and I put it up, and I got a phone call 10 minutes later said, "Ooh, you missed it. They just had a standoff. He's in jail now."
Oh, so he's got it.
Yeah, he's been taken on to jail. That was in U.S. Marshals went ahead and took him into custody in Jackson, Mississippi yesterday. They're working hard to keep them streets clean there.
They are.
This is brought out by the governor yesterday. And we want to say this. He's asking on behalf of the president of the U.S. of A. to fly all flags at half-staff due to the shooting that happened in Minneapolis. We've already done that in Lauderdale County. You can see over to the right the state flag at half-staff as well. So
tough situation altogether.
So that is why you're seeing flags at half-staff across the state of Mississippi. We got a missing puppy dog.
Oh, not that. That's a pretty pup.
Let's bring him up. Let me make this bigger where you can see him a little bit better. Little fella there.
That, yeah.
There's another view of him there.
Him's missing home.
And that's going to be out in the 0 areas where he's missing from. Now, we brought this little fella up yesterday there. If you'd like to help out Marcy, there she is. She is looking for a place there. If you can go by, talk to Brian, he'll tell you about how you can help out Marcy.
He has definitely done a lot of work down there.
Oh, yeah.
And Marcy's not the only one. If Marcy's just not what you're looking for as a pet, go down there and see them. They've got some more you can choose from.
Lots there. Help out somebody there.
Yes.
Hey, this is going to be here, Odie. We need to talk about this. This will be here for
Man, I mean, it just seems like we had one the other day, but the 10th annual Bud and Burgers on October the 18th. So if you want to give your team a test and run for the crown of the best burger, there it is, Buds and Burgers. The Mustache Band will be providing music for everybody.
Well, there we go. We'll get more details on it as it makes its way in October. Once again, we'll be right back.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel. Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
I can't remember.
Odie's whistling, don't know what he's whistling. I'm worried about you, Odie, there.
Oh, man.
Don't forget, we've got open house coming up for the hunters at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply. Saturday is when this will all take place. Ton of corn going to be given away. I'm going to go down today and look at all the prizes to tell you more about that. That's noon until 2 on Saturday.
Yeah, literally a ton of triple clean corn.
That's right.
So, have good deer out there, and you can feed them some good corn.
That's what we're looking at. It's always good to win something fun like that. Let's see here. The CDC director has already been taken out of her job after a month.
Is that the one that came up with this new strand of COVID's coming out and it's real bad?
I don't think she agreed with something old Kennedy said. I don't know what the whole deal is, but she has been told to leave her post. That didn't last long, did it?
No, it didn't.
And I have not read all of this that I need to, but we keep getting more and more and more proven by the Bible.
Yes.
And I'm pronouncing this Canaanites. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Yeah. You'll hear that all throughout the Bible. And they have found, and this comes from Daily Mail. Let me show you a picture of this, an overview of what they're showing here. This is the picture there. This is supposed to be a factory that the Canaanites had where they were building swords. And they were saying that all the tools it was covered were, for the time, state of the art to build precision weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. There's a lot to that little book you tote around.
You know, that instruction book, man, even talks about the ship they found. We call that the Ark.
Yep. So that's just something else that is out there. So thought you might want to know all of that. All right, we got any birthdays there, Odie?
We've got a few of them coming in. Are you ready for this one?
Tell me.
It kind of goes back to that foldy over thing with some chicken and cheese.
What is it?
Chino Suarez having a birthday today.
Really? Oh, yeah. Chino. Happy birthday, Chino.
I wonder if he's going to get that hat with some whipped cream put on him at the office today. Leslie Touchstone's got a birthday. Jason Butler, Alexis Tanner's 10, and Peyton Greer 13. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Man. Oh, Chino.
Want to remind you that we do have a 40% chance of rain showers today. That should move in after 2 o'clock. We do have light rain at this point. Thunderstorms, let me reword it. Thunderstorms after 2 o'clock. We have the chance of some light rain right now, which is occurring.
Yep.
But it could get a little bit worse for the afternoon. Is out. High of only 83 today as we really watch this.
So the air conditioner's going to be on outside.
That's correct. That is correct.
Yeah. So, man, what a wonderful day it's going to be. Rain or not, we've needed it.
That's correct.
And I should have known it. I cut grass yesterday.
Well, it always makes it grow. What have you got for us on a Bible verse today?
Let's see where this app's going to take us today. Ephesians 4, verse 32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as Christ God forgave you. You know, no matter what we do, we're going to be upset with some friends and family and those that we don't know. But no matter what they do, the Lord tells us to forgive them. Didn't say we had to forget what they did and not remember, but we do forgive them because the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ forgives us. No matter what we've done, if we ask Him for forgiveness, it shall be. And we should forgive others as Christ does. Y'all have a wonderful day. Friday, be here tomorrow. We'll be back with. Is the whole gang gonna be here? Or we got somebody out of town again on personal
I'm thinking somebody is starting to say they may not can make it.
So we'll see, but we'll have another fun Friday show for you in the morning. Y'all have a wonderful day. Be safe. Be careful on these roads, and we'll see you then.